going to have much clearer understanding of the outcomes and where we can accelerate even faster. And lots of people have talked about, are we under or overestimating impact? And I think in the short run, we're probably overestimating, and certainly in the long run, underestimating, but it's coming faster. So the half-life is much quicker. And again, I look at those three categories. I think it will be much easier for consumers to use and understand an integral part of the system. I think for us inside of the business part of healthcare, those use cases can be scaled pretty quickly, and we can continue to show value and demonstrate that. I think the insights and outcomes where it's more clinical, at least in our side of the business, will probably be slower to emerge because we need to be more careful about building that trust together and making sure that we have it right. But I think in the first two use cases, we can move at rapid speed. I think we're going to see the outcomes of that in this next year.
So we're coming close to the end of our time here, and I wanted to ask you, I'll give you a choice. I wanted to go next to some of the community-based thinking that you're doing. But let me give you a choice between, in the last couple of minutes we have here, between that or any other thing that you'd like to have this audience leave with here today.
Boy, can I do both a little bit? I'll do community first. I do think, I'll go back to how important community is for us to be interconnected. And that's not just the payers and care providers, but also the city government. There's a ton of data in our public health system that we need to connect, and we saw that certainly through COVID. And I'm excited. I think we really have to focus as a system on whole health. So the interconnection of physical, behavior, and social. And we talk a lot about medical health, we're talking more about behavioral health, and certainly we see that in the numbers right now. And social, sort of what we talk about, but it's not integrated. So I think the big opportunity there is for us to connect those pieces, truly connect them and stop the silos that we've historically operated in. And again, that will take trust, and it will take data, and it will take integration of systems. And I think the only thing I'd leave you with, I think it's a really exciting time in our industry. And I'll go back to, we have to be responsible, we have to move. We can't get so excited that we move faster than the market and the participants are ready, and we have to move, I think, at the speed of trust. Because if we lose that, we will not be able to do, I think, the incredible things and the potential that we have to do.
Well, just from my vantage point, looking at what you are doing at Elevance, you are moving fast, but it is impressive, the care with which you're doing it. And we're hearing a lot just on the focus on consumers, on the focus on trust. I think it'll make a real difference.
Yeah, well, thank you. We have an incredible team who's been working on this for a long time, and I think long before it became sort of in the lexicon of everyone talking about it. I think part of that has allowed us to mature and integrate it into our business. And again, now I think it is about the democratization of it, meaning, again, everyone getting, not to be afraid of it, to try it, to play with it, to use it, but also protect the data. And healthcare data is so precious that we have to protect it, especially when people have to opt into it. I think that's going to be really important.
Well, thank you, Gail. It's been a real honor to spend this time with you,
Thank
and
you.
we're counting on you to make this better. Great. Thank you.